you very much for choosing this university. Through you, guest of honor, I'm grateful to Senate, academic registrar, faculty deans, and all members of academic staff and administrative staff who worked tirelessly during COVID-19 pandemic. And uh, it was because God reigns. Of the graduation booklet. In postgraduate, we have 33 students. Bachelor of Education, we have 327. Diploma in primary education, diploma in primary education, we have 580. Diploma in early childhood, we have 11. Diploma in secondary education, we have 5. All those offering diploma, 596. Faculty of Science and Business Management. Bachelor's degrees, we have 96. Bachelor of Business Administration, we have 29. With a total of 1,000 students. The GID presidential elections, we are 22nd October 2022, and have male president, a female vice president, and a speaker following the politics of Uganda. Obituary. Guest of honor, it is I regret to inform you and guess that last year, our university lost 2 students. One, Barnabas Mugisha, who was taking diploma in information technology year 1. And another one, Susan Chatwire, who was taking Bachelor of Arts Education, and may their soul rest in peace. Students' co-curricular activities. Students continue to participate in sports, clubs, and participate in organized public talks and other community-related activities. Recognition, academic staff. We have 1 professor, 5 PhD holders, 4 PhD candidates, 23 with the master's degrees, 7 bachelors, altogether 40. Among the administration staff, 19 of them are males and 13 are females. Guest of honor, graduation, as you are aware, graduation ceremony dates back to the 12th century. Some feel it began with scholastic monks with their ceremonies in robes, and today you accept at Brest University to be among those chronicles. Normal ceremonies for graduating students date from the first universities in Europe in the 12th century. At that time, Latin was the language of scholars. A university was a guild of masters, such as MAs, with a licensed teach degree and graduate from graduates. 28th January 2023, we are celebrating graduations for the third time, and the graduation trend and related student statistics are indicated in the table below. Today, we are graduating 174 graduates who graduated 104. 2020, we have graduated at 77. You will note that in 2021, we did not graduate any students because of COVID. Graduates. Celebrate what you have achieved. As you have been waiting have graduated. Just to remember, employers don't usually accept notes from your parents. Are we together? Opportunities don't happen. They are created. The best way to predict your future is to create it for your future. Learning from past mistakes. Create a network of true friendship and become a learner. John Lewis, 2018, says, the day you graduate, you do not arrive. This is not the end. This is a beginning for you. To graduate is change gradually. Take those keep close to students and teacher friends you have made here at Valley University. And whoever go in, whatever you do, aim National Council for Higher Education which have always been ready to support and guide this university. Students and staff members of management for their as a university.
Director General. You are most welcome, and you have come at the right.
Capacities to this third graduation ceremony. I would like to congratulate in a special way the graduates, for it is the reason we are gathered here. I do not want to forget the lecturers and all other people that have contributed to the success of these young people's journey. Furthermore, I would like to appreciate the parents and other relatives that have made a contribution to the success of these young people. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to congratulate the Chancellor, the Mukaira Foundation, the Board of Trustees, and the entire university management on this occasion for this great achievement, which is a clear demonstration that Valley University of Science and Technology is here for a purpose. At this juncture, allow me to introduce to you the distinguished members of the Board of Trustees. The MC did introduce them in the beginning, but I would like to do that officially. The Board of Trustees is made up of 4 people. It is chaired by Honorable Sir Richard Kaijuka, The other members are Honorable Professor Mary Karoro Okrut, the other member is Mr. Winston Katushabe. And lastly, but not least, is Council William Mohanguzi. So, under the Universities and Other Tertiary Institutions Act, that's the Board of Trustees that was demanded that should preside over this university. We appreciate you. Furthermore, I would like to introduce the University Council, also catered for under the same Universities and Other Tertiary Institutions Act. We have Mr. Robert Kortaro, who is the Vice Chairperson of the University Council. Mr. Kortaro. We have Bishop William Magambo. He's the one who led us in prayer at the beginning. And he's the guild president. We have Mr. Stella Ebazwe, who represents the academic staff. Guests of honor and our chancellor. These members are high caliber people and are volunteers. They do not earn any salary for their work, not even a retainer. I wish you could clap for them. These people do a great job at no pay at all. The council, as required by the Universities and Higher Institutions Act, is the highest organ of this university, responsible for setting policy and guiding management. So far, the council working with management, recruitment of staff, what the Vice Chancellor will the annual budget, any other matters at governance level. The council and all these in consultation with management and stakeholders. So it's not a one man's order. Today we celebrate our third cohort in 2020. I congratulate once again management and academic staff for this achievement. It shows that this university is destined for greater heights. We expect to have a contribution to this university. The council welcomes other interested parties to partner with in the education and empowerment of the youth and to build a stronger Uganda. Finally, I would like to address graduates. While you have obtained this high qualification from this university, it does not qualify you to only your dream job, or to disqualify yourself from your parents' hustler and sweat endeavors that provided for you to study thus far. I would like to encourage those of you that will not find jobs to take up the family businesses and grow them to another level. It will be a shame for a Valley University of Science and Technology graduate to take up a journey to the Middle East for slave labor. We do not expect you to fly out of this country to be a maid or a houseboy somewhere in the Middle East. I must say that this country is rich and can offer employment and other opportunities to all its youth. It is a question of one using the knowledge and skills obtained from this university to identify that opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I wish you success in your next chapter of life. For God and my country, William Kyamhangire, Chairman, University Council.
Our Chairperson University Council takes back his. The statements were very clear to the graduates, and I hope you are taking note of the journey ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this point in time, allow me to invite the Chairman, Board of Trustees, to come and deliver his speech. With a hand clap, welcome the Chairman. It is always a journey, it is always a sacrifice for an officer to do his duties properly. Therefore, we welcome Honorable Sir Richard Kijuka, who has ably done this work.
Thank you very much. Our guest of honor today, Professor Florence Murang, Director General, Bernardo Industrial Research and Development Center. Our foundation body, Elder Mukaira, my fellow colleagues on the Board of Trustees, the entire chair and the council members, Vice Chancellor, your distinguished staff, graduates, parents, and all invited guests that have been invited to this occasion. My speech will be very brief, it's not prepared, but I want to focus on 2 or 3 messages. One, you've heard that this is the 3rd graduation since this university was established. And what a pleasure, within such a short time, that the university, Valley University of Science and Technology, has well over 1,200 students, and we are celebrating the 3rd graduation. From where we started from, I do not think this is a mean achievement. Give whoever has made a contribution a round of applause. You've heard that there is a full-time council and the chair has already spoken to us. We as a board of trustees come in once in a while to just have an overview of what is taking place and moving forward. And the 2 or 3 points I want to address are the following. One, what does it take for this university to be chartered? I am it takes. Let us read our socks and make sure whatever gaps that may remain, that we put a target and just say this university must be chartered maybe for the end of this year, as a matter of course. Because we really must put a time frame. Number two, we as board of trustees, it's not enough for us to meet at this excellent campus. By the way, it is beautiful. Let me really recognize the point that has been made by my brother Garuga, James Musinguzi. The contribution he has made, and it's proper that we recognize his name by that building. And I know him, he's a personal friend, a great friend of Mzee Mukaira and many of us who are here. He's such a determined gentleman, but above all, a very serious, committed individual once he's committed to a cause. And so I really think that we as a council must, apart from anything else, I was talking to Mary, my colleague, we want to engage with the council and say, moving forward our areas, what are the core subjects that will define this university? Let's not talk of 100 programs. I want us to focus, let us identify like I am suggesting to my colleagues that we focus on about 6 to 10 areas and make sure that we offer the best. We offer the best to our graduates so that even those who are not here can look forward to coming. The other point we must make is that it's not enough to have graduates who just come here for academic studies. They must have relevance, i.e., can they be skilled at the end of the day so that when they leave the university, they are self-employed, they can stand on their own, or order, please. The chairman of board of trustees is talking. And you know, when I used to be in politics, I used to command have some skill as the of science and technology. I can tell you the world ahead, if we are not prepared with some skill, you have some difficult future. And really, from what I can see, the future is very bright for as long as you are determined. For as long as you are determined. And so, moving forward, I want to suggest that we seriously sit with the council and get whatever expertise we may want to have, but identify core areas where the university must focus on and spend more resources than others. And at the end of the day, it is concentration on things that are going to make a difference to our society. Entrepreneurship and agriculture, IT focused. You've heard of new innovations that take place in financial services and so on, we really must focus on people living here and being able to work on their own or getting jobs easily. I suggest we do that. Lastly, let me address the graduates. Congratulations. But by the way, you look wonderful. Can you clap for yourselves? Graduating from Valley University of Science and Technology is no mean achievement, but it also calls for bigger responsibility. The minute you get out of this university, make sure you continue to be associated with the university. Don't forget it. Secondly, as some people have already said, really this is the beginning. And it is entirely upon you if you want to succeed. I can tell you, if you are determined to succeed, you will succeed. This is just the beginning. Don't you praise yourself and say, I'm now a graduate of Valley University, I have achieved the end. No, no way. That is the beginning. Set high goals, be committed, be determined, get advice, make sure you succeed.
heads of schools and institutions, religious leaders, members of university community, graduates, parents and guardians, the guild president and student body, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Technology. You are most welcome. I welcome all of you distinguished visitors and friends for putting time aside to be with us here today. Today to bear witness to the University of Science and Technology, and most importantly, our children who in a very short time will be pronounced graduates. Sir Richard, as you know, you will not find me wanting in that direction. This morning, that was the same subject we were discussing with Chairman of Council and his Vice, Robert, that we must do all it takes. And later on with the Vice Chancellor, that we must do all it takes to fulfill all the requirements It's a joy for me to give this address today and celebrate your achievements. I'm very pleased that your hard work and dedication has led to your success. You have come since your performance at the university, when you are probably simply hoping that you would make it through the first week of classes. And now you are at the point of graduation. Congratulations. The last 3 years brought great change to you, to your studies and your experience of being a university student. It was not easy during the COVID-19 period to stop coming to campus, unable to meet your friends and faculty members, and without many activities of student life. However, now you belong to a unique group of university students who have faced up to 2 essential lessons of life with success. First, you have dealt with uncertainty. Second, you have shown the ability to be resilient. The fact that I address you now at the point of graduation proves that you are capable of adapting of you. Your experience is powerful. You know that nothing succeed. There is much However, we live now with uncertainty about our futures. The challenge the nation faces firms or companies have jobs but can't find appropriate workers. The workers want to work but can't find appropriate jobs. And so, second, what a country needs now are people who are able to learn and adapt to change and to persuade others to do the same. We need people who can think critically and creatively, solve problems, and to innovate. We need people who can build teams, bring consensus, motivate action, and lead. We need people with passion and compassion, the motivation to succeed and to help others succeed. These skills are the most important outcomes of a university education. They are the skills that build the sustainability and well-being of a nation. You have developed these skills through your university education at Vare. Your university education has built a solid foundation for you to succeed. You now have the potential to achieve what is necessary to meet the challenges of the future. This is the vision that lay behind the establishment of Vare University. The future security and develop our country. Therefore, as a graduate of Vare University of Science and Technology, the future role is to fulfill the hopes invested in you to ensure development of our country. I took seriously what Professor Chamahanjire said to you graduates. I felt terrible. I was traveling out of the country. Actually, that day I met Ambassador Nkuru also was going out of the country. I saw our girls and boys feeding 3 plane loads going to the Middle East. And clearly they were not going for skilled jobs. Those were going to clean toilets of those fellows who had hired them. You imagine yourself with an upper second degree or even first class, getting out of Uganda, possibly because you say they have not given a job. We at Valley University have taught you how to create your own jobs. I've been assured by your lecturers here and Vice Chancellor that is one of the main themes of this university. Look yourselves back home, wherever you are, to find opportunities. In business, as Richard will confirm, there is no word called luck. Luck has a definition in a business. It is defined as work that meets with opportunity. That is the business version of luck. So if we expect sleep, and somehow tomorrow you will be lucky, that is just mystical. It will not happen. You are behalf of the entire university. Honor all those who have supported you on your university journey. We thank your parents, our faculty staff, your advisors, and your friends. All these people had faith in your dreams and potential, and they have all helped you to be here today. We are grateful to them all. We also hope that you in turn will offer the same service to those who come after you. Upon award of your degrees, you become a member of Valley University of Science and Technology Convocation as alumni. You should continue to show interest in the progress of the university, especially in the area of convincing other students to enroll for the many programs we are offering. As a member of this alumni, you are the university's representatives in the world. Therefore, do not forget your roots. Your success will secure our reputation. And wherever you go, your Valley University family will be there to support you. Do not forget to consider pursuing postgraduate and master's degrees. To management. As a university, there is a need to expand our programs to target science and technology that is relevant to the needs of our country. All efforts should be directed to innovations that address challenges the country is currently facing, especially in the agricultural sector. We need to purpose to focus our researchers on food production, agro-processing, and food security. We need to realign our academic programs and research activities to the national regional agenda for national development. Key in our endeavors is to maintain the relevance of our university to enhance employability of our graduates. Above all, survive in the global market, we need projects that will put Valley University of Science and Technology on the global scale as an innovation-based university. Our children to adjust to the new work with additional knowledge and intangible skills required in the work. Mind you, a lot of challenges ahead of you. Remain focused. Do not give up or second time. Remember, there is always room for improvement. And for sure, you have learned something out of happiness, for self-reliance, God and my country. Thank you very much.
Are you ready to proclaim? Let's give a very big hand of applause to our Vice Chancellor for his work as we allow the Chancellor to walk towards his seat. Once can you give the Chancellor receiving the words and or you walk ahead. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I'm moving in time. I want to request you to DJ, some entertainment later.
Join me in welcoming our chief guest, giving her a very wonderful clap. First, these young people with your immense experience, we think and hope two things from what you are going to talk to them. So you are most welcome to come and address the congregation. Thank you very much.
Let's rejoice and be glad. This is the day that the Lord hath made, that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad.
Let's welcome our guest chief guest
This is the day
as
that
she
the
can
Lord
take.
hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made. This is the day that the Lord hath made, that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made. This is the day that the Lord hath made, that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice. We will rejoice.
Good morning, everybody. And allow me, through the Chancellor, before I present my charge, to tender my sincere apologies for getting here late. I woke up without a voice, and that's the tool I needed most to address. So I had to seek mediation, and I believe I'll be able to deliver. Thank you very much for your indulgence. The Chancellor, Dr. James Msing Zegaruga, the Mkaira Foundation, members of the Board of Trustees, representatives of government ministries, judicial officials, University Council members, the Vice Chancellor, graduates, guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Allow me to start by congratulating you, esteemed graduates, upon achieving prestigious milestone. May I say welcome on board to the knowledge decorated class on the one hand, and those of enhanced responsibility the other. Please clap. Enhanced responsibility indeed, because you join the under 15% university grads in Uganda in that category. And the word of God puts very profoundly that to whom much is given, much is expected. On the contrary, you have also reached a point of no return with respect to uncertainty. Indeed, graduation day is the interface between what is secure and insecurity, what is familiar and unfamiliar, between comfort and discomfort, all depending on your mindset. Back to winding labyrinth into the unknown, or open the hatch onto the pavement to an incredible gateway, a lifetime of adventure. That's why often graduation is referred to open door experience, which in biblical expression has been undergone by a cloud of witnesses, including some of us here present. Indeed, my singular role as a guest of honor today is similar to that of a that prepares a bride that I applied during the induction of those who join our great institution, PBID BADIC. As you stand at such interface, imagine that you are like a pencil on the point of exit from the maker's conveyor belt. Therefore, the following facts would hold for any pencil at that point. The pencil would be able to do many great things, but only if it allows itself to be held in someone's hand. The pencil of necessity would experience a painful sharpening from time to time, but this is an imperative if the pencil is to remain relevant for its function. The pencil also inevitably makes mistakes, but fortunately, they can be corrected. That's why most pencils carry a rubber as a tag. No matter how glossy the external packaging, the most important part of the pencil is within. And finally, the pencil is only relevant as long as it leaves firm impressions wherever it is applied, be it in the hand of the toddler forming their first ABC, a mathematician drawing curves, or an architect resolving prints. The pencil is only as relevant as its impressions, irrespective of the situation at the point of its action. Now, replacing the pencil with each one of you, allow me to prophetically say that, 1, you are destined to excellency. Yes, say a big amen. You'll be able to do many great things, but only if you allow yourself to be held in God's mighty hand. And I want to emphasize that. Apart from Him, you can do nothing. This way, you'll be brought into strategic encounters with your prospective mentors for appropriate value addition. Somebody who spoke before me said, you are not yet done. You've just begun. You're not yet a finished product. you are at the beginning of the journey. That way you learn the power of discipleship and the fact that learning never ends. Indeed, you learn that you are created to be an open channel through which resources flow to those around you, thereby building your corresponding net worth and network. In biblical terms, you are a seed planted in fertile soil. You are projected for growth, increases from 60, 70, 80, even to 100-fold. Matthew chapter 13, 1-9. 2, you will experience challenges. Challenges can come at different times and different shades. They may be painful and uncomfortable, indeed comparable to the sharpening of a blunt pencil. For a start, you lose security of the timetabled lifestyle, stereotyped living environment, and doting care of your sponsors, who gradually become actually your dependents. Indeed, increasingly, the familiar and comfortable ground will yield to the winds of change of this very word that you are receiving today. However, when the winds settle, you'll be indeed tested but sharper and wiser than when you started out. You often emerge out of challenges stronger and more rounded person, thereby cascading your level of influence to greater horizons. I believe many of the honorable members and great men here testify to this. Yes, these challenges may come through along search for a job, unfair treatment at the job place, or even disappointments through rejection or death of a loved one. The Bible puts it across better than any philosophy when it states, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good for those who are called according to his purposes. Romans 8:28. Third, you will experience failure. And I know nobody is going to say hallelujah to this. But failure, sure you will. Yes, it has been often said that to error is human. Indeed, that's why rubbers are harnessed to pencils. You are bound to hurt people, lose resources, and even pick up consequences which could lose you your position in society, your job, money, and even your friends. But allow me to reassure you that there is no mistake that you will encounter with God as your reference that you will not be able to correct. The precious blood will be attested to by all winners in life who have trodden that path. Never fear that you have fallen short of the mark. It is the strong personalities that they have lost it. Be it losing a key of your house, losing a match if you are in that scenario, or even an election. And it's such who possess the capacity to work out things until they win. I believe that the American democracy has stood the test of time because not only of a powerful victor like George Washington, but because of a perpetual loser who refused to let go in the names of Abraham Lincoln. At such times, I'm greatly encouraged by St. Paul's charge to the Romans again in chapter 8, verse 39. And allow me to quote, "Spare his own son, but gave him up for us. How will he not also with him graciously give us all things? Who shall bring any charge against God's elect, which you are, if you accept him? It is God who justifies. Who is to condemn? Christ Jesus is the one who died. More than that, who was raised, who is at the right hand of God, who indeed is interceding for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulations, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or danger, or sword, as it is written, for your sake we are being killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. No, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. For I'm sure that neither death, nor life, no angels, no rulers, no things present, no things to come, no powers, no height, no depth, no anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God in Christ. Equal to your guiding philosophy. Indeed, like a pencil, you are as important as what is within you. This pertains to your with ethics, respect, accountability, and the work ethic. Life is an equalizer, is what you get. If you corrupt your inner person through distortion of the above philosophy, so preservation refine you, distinguish you, so that at the right time you stand taller than your contemporaries. Testify to that. Text going against the stream of 10 times, being the odd, but as the saying goes, that tough gets there to ask the hard questions in life, so as to keep those around you on the top with respect to accountability for their covert and overt actions. This way of the people that you are going to work with. Fifth, live, work as to leave a legacy. On every surface you walk, you must leave your mark. Those who come after you must have a life. That's why we are here in some cases. What is important is to start. Allow me to encourage you at Nyaruzinga, no tractor shed. When the space was presented to us, never give up your country. Allow me principles once again. as I close. One, you be in someone's hand. Two, you experience a painful sharpening from time to time. But this is the requisite to your
y'omwana ku nsi akasaba ibitabo naye kwere osomye weebaleka tebiba kumala okumiikiriza Congratulations, today's a day.
At this juncture, I want to invite the
to present to you the following persons for sufficient course in information technology of Valley University of Science and Diploma in Information Technology. One, Mr. Ayebazibwe Edwin, Natrinda Harriet. Thank you. Two, to remove their caps and females will remain that. Thank you.
By virtue of the vested in me, I award the Diploma of Information Technology of Valley University of Science and Technology upon all those persons whose names have been read.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Science, Technology and Innovations, by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following persons for sufficient cause who have been found worthy both in character and learning to be awarded Diploma in Agribusiness Management and Road Development of Valley University of Science and Technology. Mr. Nampa Julius.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, I award the Diploma in Agribusiness Management and Rural Development of Valley University of Science and Technology upon the person whose name has been read.
Thanks.
Chancellor, sir. My name is Dr. Innocent Muramuzi, and in the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences, and by authority of Senate, I have the honor to present you the following persons who, for sufficient cause, have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be awarded of Business Administration and Management Administration of Valley University of Science and Technology. And the names are Amanya Muzaffar, Singuza editor at Junes Charlotte, Insime Taronik, Tuhirwe Masi, Tumarami Raban, to see me Dainas. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Virtue of the powers vested in me, Business Administration.
If we call to answer us, if we run to him, he will run to us. With our hands, he will lift us up from the grace.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, my name is Dr. Jackson Zarwehi, Dean Faculty of Education. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Education and by authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you foreign persons for sufficient cause who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, be awarded diplomas in education of our University of Science and Technology. Ahumuza Jennifer, Ayuchere Caroline, Ainumuja Ronald, Akatushka Samson, Arnabo Isaac, Asimwe Kase, Atwereza Marian, Aisgamkama Anita, Babigumira Frankman, Baluku Tadeo, Taringa ya Adam, Bayanda Susan, Behwera Arthur, Businje Consolanta, Kabugo Annette, Kabugo Fabis, Kamanzi Samson, Kamsime Victor, Kansime Edson, Katshabe Protea, Kisembo Moses, Kobsheshe Maureen, Kule Amon, Chakimwa Flavia, Choksima Gift, Masika Eva, Masika Juston, Masika Midias, Mbambu Mary, Mikila Johnson, Mudsha Aber, Muhindo Arbat, Muhindo Joel, Mujuni Nazario, Muke Anna, Namuju Fausta, Naturinda Lilian, Naturinda Peterson, Ngabelano Hilda, Night Rose Cedrus, Cimenta Juston, Ntabawara Journalist, Nwagawa Anita, Nwahereza Clayton, Rugumayo Yubas, Tashobyama, Tuhebwe Wilson, Tukahirwa Wilbert, Tumusime Seriano,
In me, I award the diploma in primary education of our University of Science and Technology upon all those persons whose names have been read.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me invite the Dean, Faculty of Science, Technology and Innovations to present graduates for the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the names of the Faculty of Science, Technology and Innovations, and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following persons for sufficient cause who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be conferred Bachelor of Science in Information Technology of Valley University of Science and Technology. Aijuka Edison, Amanya Didas, Asimwe Alan, Bites, Mbine Brian, Mugomya Ignatius, Umbere Elliot, Manya Victory, Nayebare Maureen, Nisima Willis, Nyesigire Nita, Olichiriza Singura Ivan. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue confer the degree of Bachelor of Agribusiness Management of Valley University of Science and Technology, those persons whose names have been read.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the Dean, Faculty of Management Sciences to present.
Donanta Purida, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
The degree of Bachelor of Arts in Education
have been found worthy of learning to be conferred Bachelor of Education Primary
Congratulations, we want that.
Thank you, Almighty. For my gratitude.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. The celebration is good. Let's continue. Thank you, AR.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me call upon the best performing students for your recognition. Best performing student in the faculty of business. Read your name. You. Come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go. Technology and innovations with a CGPA of 4.71. And lastly, I invite Bewera Arthur, the best student in the Faculty of Education, with a CGPA of 4.51. Among those, Mr. Chancellor, sir, Mr. Seroma Stephen is the overall best student with a CGPA of 4.71. I thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, they are only before you for recognition, and thereafter they will take their seats.
DJ.
Come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
May I request the graduates to take their seats at this moment.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go. Where my islanders? Can some of y'all run down here to the front real quick? I gotta know
Okay, thank you, DJ. Allow me to take this opportunity to congratulate all those graduates who have now become graduates of Valley University of Science and Technology upon the achievement that you have made today. May you give yourselves a very big hand of applause. Allow me at this point to recognize the team that came with our chief guest, Mr. Kulaba George Wilson, Quality Systems Manager, PIBIT. Thank you for coming. Mr. Kalembe Winfred, Pilot Plant Manager, Evangelist, Intercessor, Province of Church of Uganda, Ambassador. Are you around? Okay. Kulabako Diane, Personal Assistant to the Director General. Sarah Kakande, Personal Assistant to the Director General. And Mr. Tumhembise Harrison, Media Photograph. I also want to take the honor to introduce the following persons who have really graced our occasion. Professor Tassis Kabwejere, if he's still, yeah, you're most welcome, Professor. Madam Nancy, Director +2 High School. Thank you. Reverend Father Mutambi Evarist, Parish Priest, St. Kagwa Parish. You're most welcome. Dr. Namanya Priva, Principal Research Officer, Naro, Kampala. Thank you so much for coming. Mr. Samuel Rwampororo, DEO, Bushenyi District. You are most welcome. Assistant Commissioner of Police, Nkulega Peter, RPC Greater Bushenyi. Thank you for coming to be part of this occasion. Miss Lydia Kamsimero Achaya, Director Chitembe Vocational School. Thank you for coming. Mr. Tweheyo Gordon, you are most welcome. Honorable Joram Tebasimwa, MP for Older Persons. Thank you for being with us today. Honorable Kabura Derek, MP Bushenyi Shaka Municipality. We are glad to be with you. Reverend Robert Mugarura, North Ankole Diocese, thank you for being with us. Mr. Musinguzi Alex, Chairman, Unatu Bushenyi District and Head Teacher, Chavijimbi Secondary School, thank you for being with us. All protocol observed, all members in your dignitary capacities, I thank you very much for being part of us and making this function a colorful one. Right now, I want to invite the University Secretary to come forward and officiate the function of awarding the best performers of this university. I thank you. DJ.
Invited guests, graduates, their parents, you are most welcome to Valley University of Science and Technology that graduation ceremony. Management, Senate, and the University Council have agreed and approved, recognize the following persons for their contribution to the university. The first is a recognition award to Muzei William, Mama Joy Mukaira for their wisdom and vision reaching the university. Guest, I humbly request that award these persons whose names have been read.
We are a chosen generation within call to show his excellence. Hey, all our
Thank you for that humility.
me, and I know
William Mukaira and Mama Joy, the founders of the university. Join me in welcoming and recognizing and appreciating their efforts. Thank you, Muzei and Mama, for that vision of establishing the institution. And pray that God will continue to give you good life, so that we can benefit from the fruits of your time. Our chief guest, allow me, same spirit, management, Senate, and the council have approved to recognize the best students as the overall student in the Faculty of Education.
I know who I am. I'm working in power. I'm working in cause I live a life of faith. For I know who I am. I'm working in power. I live a life of faith. For I know who I am.
Be followed by our best student in the Faculty of Science, Technology and Innovations, undertaking a Bachelor in Information Technology.
Generation within call all our God has given me.
Stephen will be followed by Akankwasa Charity, who's been undertaking business administration.
What he says I am.
management, senate, and the university council. And that is Seruma Steven. Yes.
I live a life of favor. All I know, take a look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. Can you see His glory? All I know who I am. Go look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. Can you see His glory?
Our chief guest, the chancellor, and all members present. This is an emotional moment. Our chief guest, chancellor, and all members present, the academic excellence observed today our chief guest, the chancellor, and all members present today. This academic excellence is not out of the blue, but comes in a working environment from which we have academic staff, administrative staff, and support staff. In the same vein, management, Senate, and the University Council have agreed to recognize the best performing academic staff for the year 2020-2022. And this is Bwambale Patrick. Bwambale Patrick has been the best overall academic staff. Even when he had, not feeling very well, he still performed his duties, taking a few hours of break and resume to perform his academic duties. Patrick, we want to thank you very much. In the same spirit, our chief guest, the university management, Senate, and Council have agreed to recognize the best performing administrative staff. And this is Agawa Andrew. Agawa Andrew falls in the category of the students that have graduated today. When he finished early 2022, the university offered him a job as the marketing officer of the university, and he has been the best performing administrative staff. We want to thank you, Andrew. Lastly, our chief guest would like to recognize the best performing support staff for the support they offer to ensure that everything is running smoothly. And this is Atwine Difa. That is the one in charge of Assistant Estate Officer, in charge of ensuring the water, electricity, environment maintenance is all done. Thank you very much, our chief guest, the Chancellor, and everyone present. That marks the end of our session of awards.
I'm okay, I'm alright, I'm shining, I'm bubbling. Can't you
Allow
see?
me, through the Chancellor, to inform the graduates that I represent the employers' fraternity here, and I couldn't come empty-handed. So the place I serve, the board and staff, have sent through the Chancellor 50 boxes of biscuits as part of their contribution to this occasion. So allow me to officially hand over to the Vice Chancellor, to the Chancellor, that token from the neighbors.
On behalf of Valley University, on myself, graduates, parents, and everybody, Director General, we are very grateful. We thank you very much for this generous offer, and we will take it with a good heart. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Management will decide who are going to be the direct beneficiary immediately after here. So we can't announce it now because I work with a team. Yeah, I work with a team. I can't announce who are going to be the beneficiary. But I can promise the graduates will take a share. That is a Vice Chancellor's directive. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guest of honor.
Grateful that I'm still standing.
The chief guest, the Chancellor, member of the board of trustees, as someone who them. Permit me to introduce and organize Prosika Nkunda, who is the composer of our university anthem. She's here with us today, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for us to know who composed the anthem.
Thank you very much. Graduates, congratulations. The whole of that tent protocol observed. Thank you very much. Let's just do the chorus. Come with me to the countryside along with a smile to Valley University of Science and Technology. The path is here. education for self-reliance.
Thank you very much for all the activities that have been. At this point in time, allow me, the Chancellor, to invite the Bishop of Western Kole Diocese, Right Reverend Johnson Tuinomjuni, to come to give us a word of prayer and share with us a word. And after that, that's when the Chancellor will come in. Thank you very much.
Praise the Lord. The guest of honor, Reverend Professor Florence Moranga. By the way, before I proceed, can I say thank you for your speech? Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. The Chancellor, Dr. James Musingu Zigaruga, the Chair and board members or board of trustees members, the Chair of Council, the Vice Chancellor and Senate. The protocol is extensive, so allow me to say distinguished ladies and gentlemen. But in particular, I do congratulate you, the graduates. Congratulations. Kanda bazaire, ruhanga simwe, munonga. Abazaire mukama simwe kastere ruhanga mungaro munonga. I sat there, and among the things that touched my heart are the tears by both the graduates and the parents. I rolled my eyes around and saw people crying. And as a leader, as well as a parent, I can't imagine what you have gone through, dear parents. Okwera abana abo no kwetundagura no kugira mwebare munonga. Those tears, Lord. It's expected to reach this, but the Lord has done it. Tears a lot represent a lot. I heartily congratulate you. Now, before I pray, let me register my heartfelt appreciation to you, Omugurusi, Omukundwa William, neka yawe n'umukazi wawe, neka yawe. Esho kugira omuntu w'omugasho katukutera omungaro munonga. In fact, in parentheses, I would like to register my thanks to that triad of men. And I pay tribute to you. That triad of men, William, Ezra, and Eli. Abagore sabo mukaira kikuri na kekurutso nyowe nyenka nk'omuntu nimbasimira Ruhanga. What a legacy, what an impact. Thank you very much. Thank you. That is evident. Thank you very much. Secondly, I appreciate the invitation to come and be part of this. And I love to be part and parcel of men and women of value, men and women of integrity, men and women of impact. Because when I sat there and saw that tent, it represents the great minds and great hearts, cultured men and women in this part of the world. Thank you very much. Abashaija mukurebaho ahwaho hariho amamanzaho. That's a solid, formidable team with which I love to identify. And so I thank you, Board of Trustees, the council, you have not only loved education, but you have also loved God and supported one another. I can see all of you. So I had a reason to beyond just an invitation. In conclusion, graduates, you have not finished. You have started. By the way, those of you who are familiar with the culture of graduation, a graduation ceremony is in English, a commencement. It is called a commencement. And for two reasons. One, someone graduates, he gets to the same table with his or her professors, his or her lecturers. And that is the roots of Latin. Commencement from the word com and mensa. But secondly, it implies that you have started. You have not ended. You are commencing. This year and honor the Lord. Secondly, protect your lives, protect your bodies, without which you can neither do nor be anything. Thirdly, continue to develop yourselves. The good is an enemy of the best. Even when you have graduated with cum laude, whether it is magna or summa, continue to develop yourself. Number 4, can I tell you, go to the field, go to the world, and add value. Add value to your homes, to your communities, to God's church, the nation, and to the whole world. Go and add value. And finally, work hard. Love work. It is one thing to be an academic, but it's another to be productive in life. Some people have graduated with first class, but they are no longer anywhere on the radar. They fell into oblivion. We can't remember that brilliant man or woman, or the first class, or second class. Why? They have fallen into oblivion because they cannot work. Love work. Have a positive work ethic. And in all, never waste time. Naheza nimbendeza amagara marungi twaza kunama tushabe before the one and the only one from whom all the blessings come. We thank you for the men and women who are responsible of science and technology. We thank you, Lord, because you are the wisdom and knowledge and indeed of life. We thank you for what science has done down the road, promoting growth and value of humanity. I pray, Father, to these brains that are now graduates, they will today begin to walk as men and women. Conduct and character will be evident of propriety and decorum and decency and productivity and love for what is best. I pray that they are going to partners, graduates, please, to encourage to Father, because they don't know what that future holds them in the future. With one level of strength, may you make her a great of knowledge and wisdom beyond of this country. I thank you, Lord, that you have made it and the mind dear leaders in the cockpit of this university, upon you, the members of Senate and staff, both academic and support staff, upon you, the graduates, as you step to the future, upon you, the parents, and with all of us, I have prayed through our Lord. Amen.
Congratulations, he has done it for you, and you will.
Let's give a big hand of applause unto our lovely bishop. I want to pass on two announcements. One to the graduates. Congratulations. We deserve this question that you will walk to your faculties, meet your deans for your certificates. And secondly, to the invited guests, we have lunch immediately after, and we shall lead down to the shares. Right now, allow me to invite
by virtue of this sorrow.
Baba Sese, Oina, Nana Cindy.